Barcelona didn't just beat Dortmund, they outclassed them. Hansi Flick's team delivered a tactical masterclass that might just signal a new chapter for Barça. This wasn't just about goals, it was about intention, intelligence, and identity. And at the heart of it all, Lamine Yamal, evolving into a player who could define the next generation. Let's dive into how Barcelona dominated this match and why it might be the beginning of something truly special. But before we get into it, smash that like button for the boys. This team deserves it. Thank you, and let's go! On the 8th of April, Barcelona started their pre-match training an hour later than scheduled. The reason? An extended video analysis of Borussia Dortmund. This info came from journalist Adri Albets, and it's an important detail. At the press conference, Flick was asked, "Does your familiarity with Kovac give you an advantage?" "Not sure. I know a few things, but we need to be ready," Flick replied. Well, we saw just how much he knows a few things from the opening minutes. Barca was effortlessly creating chance after chance. The key to executing the game plan lay in one detail. Before kickoff, there was plenty of media talk about Flick's dilemma over one position, the central attacking midfielder. It was down to either Gavi or Fermin. Flick played some mind games with Kovac, but he always knew he'd start Fermin. Why Lopez? Because he's the key to unlocking teams that defend in a mid block or high defensive line. Flick figured out that Niko Kovac would have no choice but to go on the attack. Dortmund's coach walked right into the trap, Barca's high line, thinking his strong attack would find success. But Flick knew exactly what he had for that type of game, the lockpicker and Thomas Müller clone, Fermin Lopez. This was a plan, to combine Fermin, Lamine, Rafinha, and Lewandowski, and exploit the visitors' boldness in pushing many players forward. And it worked. Lamine brought the creativity, Fermin filled the essential spaces. Rafinha was the runner and invisible to defenders. Robert finished off the attacks. This was a fusion of tiki-taka and rapid vertical football. A new methodology, total football of the 21st century, blending styles to create the perfect winning machine. That's Barcelona. Many are calling Hansi Flick's Barça a symbiosis of the most successful Blaugrana eras. Cruyff's coaching legacy, Pep Guardiola's peak, and Luis Enrique's brilliance. The most complete team version of FC Barcelona. We're living in historic times. And how can you not agree with that tweet? Barca started the match with their strongest lineup and came out flying. In the 5th minute, they broke Dortmund's defense with a string of passes. Balde to Lewandowski, Robert to Fermin, Fermin to Lamine. And only a Kabul save denied them. Everyone did their job. Kunde's example here is telling. Lamine had multiple options, shoot, pass to Fermin, or square it to Jules. The 6th minute is Lamine Yamal's moment. Pedri isolated him against Bensebaini and Lamine pulled off the legendary Elastica move, dropping his man. Shame he didn't hit the target. Before the match, Lamine changed his Instagram avatar to the now iconic Off the Radar on the mission, and that spelled disaster for Dortmund. An incredible start from our 17-year-old star boy and the whole team. A minute later, Rafinha and Pedri tore up the right flank. Fermin freed space for Lewandowski, and again, Kabul with the save. In the first 7 minutes, we could have been up 3-0. Flick really knows a few things about Niko Kovac and his team. Then came a brief pause. Dortmund found some rhythm. Barca sought new scenarios. It was unlocked in the 25th minute. Fermin delivered a pinpoint cross to Inigo, who headed into the center. Cubarsí got there first. It was Pau's goal to take, but Rafinha stole it at the last moment and scored his 12th Champions League goal this season. Luckily, there was no offside. 1-0, we lead. In the 34th minute, Frankie launched a counterattack. Lamine and Rafinha faced 4 Dortmund players and breezed past. Rafinha missed the finish, but how Lamine saw that passing lane and threaded the ball, genius. But then came Dortmund's strongest period, the last 10 minutes of the first half. In the 35th minute, we were lucky Guirassy flopped his chance. At the 40th minute, Szczesny was under threat again, and in the 45th minute, Guirassy missed a sitter after an incredible Adeyemi cross. The half ended with another Guirassy shot, wide but worrying. Dortmund tried to push back. Giddens had a decent shot early on. But then Barca showed who's boss. Pedri to Lamine, Lamine spotted Rafinha's run, assist to Lewandowski, a goal straight from the training ground. Special mention to Koundé for blocking off Giddens and clearing the lane for our wunderkind. 63rd minute, Lamine with a stunning back heel to Koundé, low cross, Pedri picks up the loose ball, Firmino should have scored, but he hit the post. Amazing movement. Koundé stepped in as a right winger, Pedri and Firmino perfectly fill the central zones. Phenomenal teamwork. 64th minute, Lamine creates another golden chance for Firmino, 2 shots, just short of a goal. That dynamic period was crowned by an absolutely stunning counterattack. 66th minute, Firmino found Lamine, who slid the perfect pass into open space for Lopez. Firmino showed his pace, Rafinha's movement dragged defenders, and Lewandowski smashed it in. 3-0. That was honestly already a demolition, and also Robert's 11th Champions League goal this season, and the Rafinha-Levy duo equaled the Messi-Neymar record. We're seriously chasing that treble, but it didn't stop there. Robert won the ball, Rafinha sparked the attack with a switch to Lamine, and our boy finished it futsal style. Toe poke like Ricardinho. Lamine Yamal is Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho, and Richardinho rolled into one. What a genius! In this match, Lamine played the Messi role. So many attacks went through him, both from the right wing and central areas. We are witnessing the rise of an era-defining footballer. 77th minute, that was the end for Dortmund. They had more chances. Araujo's double save was huge, but it was clear who the winner was. Then came a worrying moment. Lamine asked for a sub, but it turned out to be a light knock. According to journalist Miguel Blasquez, Yamal gave up his spot as a gesture to Hansi Flick, a moment to give him a moral boost. It's important for Hansi Flick to get minutes, he's training well and he deserved to play. It was good for Lamine to rest and also for Hansi Flick to play, Hansi Flick said post-match. Despite the 4-goal lead, Barça isn't relaxing. The tough trip to Dortmund still lies ahead. We're not in the semis yet, but we've made a massive statement. I can't say we're in the semi-finals, there's still another game left. It's always difficult, Rafinha claimed. We need to improve, especially against a team like Dortmund, who have a lot of quality, especially in attack. They were quick, but we defended well. Overall, we implemented the plan at a high level, and I'm satisfied and happy with that, Hansi Flick noted. He always knows how to improve the team, even after a spectacular win. What a coach! CULES, drop a like on this video. We're on the road to the Champions League semi-final. Share your emotions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Love Barcelona. Let's go Barça. Bye!